Besides shelter, well, I offer something in the way of entertainment. I play songs on my homemade violin and people trade me goods. If not in person, I use my husband's old radio set. The men in the caravan say it keeps their morale up on lonely nights in the wasteland. Oh, you are a clever one. Yes, that's exactly the problem that I have with it. It doesn't quite play all of the notes correctly, and I have to constantly tinker with it. Yes, my husband was very proud of the setup. He tinkered with that thing for years to get it working. I've tried to use it to get whatever I need, but I've never gotten a reply. Thank you. Well, my husband had his hobbies. I'm afraid mine was making that sorry instrument. I only wish I could replace it with something better.
Maybe you can.
But now that you mention it, yes, there is. My trading depends on my violin. Without it, I have nothing to play, no way to make music. If you can bring me a violin, a better one, I'd feel much more secure. Yes, very sad, isn't it? Sad to think that no more musical instruments will ever be made the old way ever again. Well, fortunately, I know where perhaps the last real violin in the world exists. If you give me your word that you will recover it, I will tell you more. You have a point. Perhaps I've been neglecting needs that you might have and being selfish. I have a small amount of ammunition that my husband left behind. A box of odds and ends. I don't think I've opened it in years. If you do this for me, you're welcome to take whatever you need.
Nice.
Oh, I don't think I've been this happy in years. As promised, here's the key to the ammunition box. It's right under the radio table. Before you leave, I have some information that may help you, at least a place to begin. It all starts with my great-great-grandmother Hilda back in 2077, before the bombs fell. Of a kind, yes. Hilda sent a good deal of letters to my great-grandmother Mary, who passed them on, and so forth. I suppose the correspondence could be considered a diary of sorts. It certainly is a long time. That precious instrument has been through a lot. Anyway, Hilda was quite a special woman, classically trained and exceptionally talented at the violin. Her pride and joy was her Stradivarius violin. I can only imagine how exquisite this instrument must have been. When the war reared its head, she was invited by Vault Tech into Vault 92. They claimed the vault would be dedicated to preserving musical talent. Vault Tech was always promoting the vaults being used for the preservation of the arts and all that nonsense. Hilda couldn't pass on a chance to meet many of the other musical talents of the world, so she accepted their invitation. Then the bombs fell, the vault was sealed, and my family never heard from her again. She kept it in a special pressurized case. Inside the case is the perfect temperature and humidity for the instrument. If the case is still functioning, the Stradivarius would be in perfect shape. Hilda's Stradivarius was named the Swa Stradivarius. All of them had names. That's what I want you to get. That's the catch. I have no idea where it is. I'd suggest making your way to Vault Tech headquarters in the D.C. ruins. That would be a good place to begin. Good luck!
Thank you. Ah, shit. Got some more talking.
She was quite a special woman. Hilda was her name. Classically trained and exceptionally talented at the violin. Her pride and joy was her Stradivarius violin. I can only imagine how exquisite this instrument must have been. When war reared its head, she was invited by Vault Tech into Vault 92. They claimed the vault would be dedicated to preserving musical talent. Happily, she accepted. After she entered Vault 92, the bombs fell, and the story as I know it ends. Not too much, I'm afraid. It was fabricated way back in 1714 by a famous Italian craftsman named Antonio Stradivari. He had made a bunch of Stradivarius violins, actually, and each one was individually named over time to identify them. They are regarded as the most outstanding instruments ever made, and no two sound alike, they say. Incredible. Since the bombs fell laying waste to most of the world, it may be safe to say that this could be the last surviving violin of its kind. Well, from my great-great-grandmother's diaries, I have deduced that she had a special pressurized case created for it. Hopefully, the Soir Stradivarius was in the case when she... well, you know. Well, okay. I'm sorry. I wish I did. All I know is that Vault Tech intended it to be a protective environment for the world's musical talent. When the bombs fell, the vault was sealed, and the rest is a mystery. Perhaps when you find it, you can find some sort of a record of what occurred inside.
Alright. Anything else?
From what I gather, it's located in the ruins of D.C. I got the location from one of the supply caravans. They told me it had extremely high security and something they call a mainframe inside. I'd imagine it's quite dangerous. I'd be careful if I was you. Be careful. I don't want to be responsible for getting you killed.
Oh my god, she talked forever. Alright, so let's go ahead and loot all this ammunition. And the last time I did this quest, I actually had, I actually knew where everything was, because I, what's it called? I thought there was something else I could do in here real fast. Because, I had the perk where I can see where everything was. So that's one thing I did, is I
don't see a case yet.
I already knew what it was, so I never had to go to Vault Tech headquarters, so that's something that I might have to do later, is go there. And I thought I could repair something, like her something for her, so her signal would reach out. May have to do that later. Anyways, let's get back on to the correct path, which is Minefield. Sorry about that, guys. I really didn't think it was going to be that long. I wanted to keep talking to her in case she had some important information. And obviously, she didn't. It was just a waste of time. Talked about a boring violin. Like, I didn't even want to hear that. I don't know. I just kept it going because I figured someone else would like to hear it, maybe. Possibly. What is this? Okay, just a raider. Alright. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day. Give me your shit before you get eaten by rats or whatever. Eat some in the wasteland. Probably mole rats. People are stupid when they bring lead pipes, baseball bats, and other shit like that to a gunfights, because I can just run away. Call a doctor. Oh wow, that's cool. I am a doctor, bitch. My medicine's so high I am certified to be a doctor. Not really, but I'm sure. Actually, I probably could be. Alright, thank you for your stuff. Ready for me to go. What? Who the hell is hitting me now? Oh, fucking boatfly? What the hell? This guy's a joke. Oh, it didn't kill him? This is a joke. God, whatever. Fly away. I don't even want to deal with you. I'm not gonna keep wasting my shots when you can just dodge them so easily. So, anyways, here is Minefield coming up, and actually there's a place after Kinnaby Minefield I want to go. I'm trying to remember where it's at. Is that it? Right over there? I'm looking for the scrapyard, and I think that might actually be it over there, but I can't say for sure. but it's someplace I need to go to.